Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I just finished watching the Acolyte series. The finale came out tonight. So, if you guys don't remember, I reviewed the first two episodes, and I reviewed episode 3 for y'all. Episode 3 is kind of where I'm like, I really don't like what they did in episode 3. I really don't, right? But then I caught up last night on all the 3 episodes after that I missed because I kind of went off the show. But then I'm like, okay. In order to keep up with Charlie Emergency Awesome's videos, I'm going to watch the whole show. Now, quickly, I'll give you my quick thoughts on the show. It's a decent show. I'm not going to say it's like Mandalorian Season 2 level, right? That's, in my opinion, the best Star Wars on TV that we've ever gotten, right? Besides like the Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff like that. But if you're talking live action TV, in my opinion, the best Star Wars we've ever gotten is the Mandalorian Season 2. So, this show I would give like a 6 out of 10. And the reason, like, I don't hate this show like most other people do, there's a lot of things that I don't like about this show, right? But there's also things that I really like about this show. Like, for example, Lee Jung-jae. Now, if you don't recognize my name, he's the guy from Squid Game, right? First English role ever, right? But he is, by far, the best written character on this show, right? In fact, the whole cast is great. So you got Manny DeCinto as, well, this video will have spoilers in it, the Sith Master. You got Amandla Steinberg as May and Osha. She does a great job acting with what she's been given. And you got Lee Jung-jae, you got Daphne Keane, and I don't recognize, but I don't know the guy that plays Yorg, and Vanestra. But, yeah, like, so to give you a plot of this show, right? Somebody kills Carry-On Moss's character, who I'm gonna call Jedi Master Trinity, even though that's not her name. Her name is like, actually I forget her name. So we're just gonna call her Jedi Master Trinity. One of my complaints too is, like, for like Daphne Keane and Yorg and another Jedi that the Sith Master takes out, they get time to shine. You literally spend 5 minutes and then a 20-minute or a 37-minute flashback with young Soul, young Torben, and young, I forget her name, Master Trinity, right? There's not enough Carry-On Moss in the show before she gets killed off to, like, feel it when she gets killed off. When, for example, Soul gets killed by Osha, right? Because it happens that Soul wanted to save the kids from witches, right? Like, not Knife Sisters, but other, like a witch coven that uses the Force in very different ways. And we're gonna get to the thing that I don't like that they do in a minute. But Soul, in trying to save the kids, he accidentally kills May and Osha's mother, right? By accident. And then there's a really cool fight where where the other witch takes over the Wookiee's mind, who is a Jedi, and Soul and Torben have to fight the Wookiee Jedi being mind controlled by the Ninth Sister. And then, so Soul, Torben, Master Trinity, and the Wookiee Jedi accidentally end up destroying May and Osha's home, like taking out all the witches in the coven, right? And the reason I'm calling it coven, they don't really give it a name, so I'm just gonna call it witches, right? Now, the thing that I don't like at all that they did in this show, and why it's a 6 out of 10. They changed the lore of Star Wars in a way that basically says the Force can create more people than just the chosen one. Now, if you guys know, Anakin Skywalker is my favorite Star Wars character of all time, probably followed by Ahsoka. So, and I mean Anakin and Darth Vader, because those two are my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. So, when they changed it, that's kind of why I stopped watching this show for a while, because I'm like, what else are they gonna do, man? Right? And the writing is not the show's strong suit. The performances by the actors are great. The writing, if they get a season 2, and they do set it up for a season 2 at the end, we'll get to that in a minute. The writing needs to be improved drastically, dude. Because the reasons why this is so, like, a 6 out of 10 instead of, like, a 4, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't like, but stuff that I do like Lee Jung-jae, as I said, best character in this show. They kill him off, right? At the end, right? But the action scenes, y'all, are some of the best action scenes I've seen in Star Wars since like since like Revenge of the Sith, right? Since Anakin and Obi-Wan original fight in Episode 3. So that's just my opinion, but like the two best ones are like you have Soul and the Sith Master fight, and then you have Osha and May fight. Now, the twist that they leave it on at the end of season, and then the other action scene that I really like, even though they're all good, is the beginning one where Master Trinity and May fight. So the way that they end the show is very kinda interesting, right? So Osha turns against Soul because Soul never told her that he accidentally wiped out her whole, like, coven. Right? So May forces him to confess, so she takes out Soul, and then they're on the run, right? The Sith Master finds them, and she's like, Osha's like, if you free my sister from your grasp, I'll train with you. Because she also corrupts a Kyber crystal and turns it into her own lightsaber. So she becomes, the title of the show, the Acolyte. Right? And then Venestra, Master Venestra, who finds Soul after the deed has already been done by Osha, right? Finds May. But what happens to May is she's like, the Sith Master's like, the only way that she won't be chased by the Jedi, because you guys gotta remember, this show was pitched that the Jedi are like the antagonist, right? Which, that's another one of my, like, not that they were the antagonist, I don't think it was done in the right way. Because the best character on this show, at least in season 1, was Soul, who was a Jedi, right? If you want to make it seem like Jedis are villains, right, then write better like Sith characters, right? Like that's what I would be looking for in season 2. But at the end, right? Uh, Janestra's like, I need your help, May, to find my old apprentice. And if you find out at the very end of a show that Vanestra's old apprentice was the Sith Master that's training Osha now, right? So it ends with two things. It ends with Osha and Sith Master standing on a beach, getting ready to train, and then it says, sorry, and then, not Sinestro, that's Green Lantern. Sinestra's like, I'm sorry, Master, to disturb you, and then you see the back of Yoda's head. Which, if they get a season 2, what I would like to see them improve on is the writing, right? And don't do anything else to damage the canon in my way. Because the reason why I don't like what they did with Osha and May, like how they were conceived, basically, is because that means that anybody can go, oh, they were conceived by the Force because the acolyte said it. Like, anything can be conceived by the Force. That's why I don't like it. Like, I get it with Anakin because Anakin is the chosen one, but yeah, that's the main thing I don't like. Like, the performances are great. For writing, I would give like a 4 out of 10 or a 3. So they would really need to improve the writing in season 2 if they get a season 2. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on The Acolyte season 1. If you guys have seen this show, please leave your thoughts in the comments. If you guys like this type of content, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for helping me reach 244 subscribers on my channel. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.